Good morning, YouTube. We're out here on this beautiful fall morning. Birds chirping. 70 degrees. It's nice. Haley just got rid of the hoodie. She was cold, of course, freezing. Anything below 74, she's freezing cold. But anyway, we've transitioned all of our stuff over to bi-weekly now. So, I mean, yeah, you see some leaves down and all that in this yard. We won't be doing anything with that this week. But this is that property that we've shown in the past. They got the little croquet field. Hey, it's that time of year, so that's got to be kept pristine. So we're going to clean up some concrete, take care of their croquet field, move on to some of these other properties, and just take you all along for the ride. Then we're going to discuss something. This was not what we originally planned, these properties, these types of properties, when we first went into business. So we got some work to do now, so we'll talk about that later on in this video as we have time. But right now, we about to get to work. Let's do it. Alright, so we're back here on the croquet field. This got a little bit of fertilizer late in the year. It gets watered. So it's nice and green, pretty. A lot of this was sanded just to get it nice and smooth. But it's come a long way this year. Now, this grass is green. It is looking good. However, we are in the fall. Trimming and edging and all that, you're going to see me do a little trimming here and there. I'm not going to trim much. You have to be very selective on these things this time of year, especially with edging. You'll see a lot of properties got these big old wide edges and all that. A lot of times that's from getting carried away in the fall when the grass ain't growing. You're turning dirt. So we don't want to do that here. We're going to go through, we're going to trim it a little bit, just kind of selectively cut where the mower won't get. We're going to pass over this real quick, mow it all the way down to 1.25 inches, get it looking good. That way they can come out here and enjoy it this weekend. So I don't know what these little things are called that they play croquet with, these little frames. We're going to get them picked up. We're going to get this done. So things slowed down, pretty laid back. We decided we was gonna go get some lunch. And we pull up to one of our properties. Well, it's homecoming week. So let me just give y'all an idea what we just pulled up to. Now this is not something we take care of. I've contacted the customer. He laughed about it. And yeah, his kids are definitely gonna be responsible for taking care of it. But you can see way out there, it goes to the other side, all out there in those trees. They tore it all up. And then here's the funny part. Those are forks. Plastic forks. I don't know how far you can see in this video. There's plastic forks through the whole yard. It is everywhere. It's blowing down the road. Plastic forks everywhere. Toilet paper everywhere. So, yeah. This was getting skipped this week. I am not cleaning up all this toilet paper and all these forks. But, like I said, contact the customer. Customer's cool with it. He kind of laughed about it. So, we'll go ahead and skip this one and go on to the next one. Alright, so, now that we had a property that wasn't the victim of homecoming, we're going to come over here. There is a little bit of growth. I mean, it's not much. It's that time of year. But we got some leaves to clean up. Got a little bit of trimming to do. So we're going to go ahead and get this property right here cleaned up. And then that's going to be it for today. I do enjoy this time of year. Now, that being said, when we started out, all these large properties you see us cutting, acreage, this was not the plan. Anybody in lawn care knows that you can set up in residential areas, small yards in neighborhoods, and just knock out one after another, whether it's 12, 15, even 20 yards a day. And you can make really good money doing this. Well, I've cut grass in a few different states, and I've done that. I've done small yards, everything up to just massive commercial properties. Well, it is a lot cheaper to get started in smaller residential stuff. Getting back into lawn care for me was a last minute, very quick decision. We ain't gonna get into that today. But we targeted neighborhoods, small residentials. However, in Southwest, South Mississippi, in our part of Mississippi, in town, it's lower income. It's much lower income. So while we did pick up quite a few clients, we were not able to create route density. We were not able to pick up enough yards to be doing 15 yards a day and stay busy through the week. That business plan failed. And our first year was rough. Now, I've always been a hustler. I'm not going to stop, and I'm not trying to brag or sound big-headed, but I won't be outworked. So, we kept pushing, we kept advertising, and with my little, at the time, John Deere 735, it was a 60-inch, I think it was like 23 or 25 horsepower, and a little 48-inch walk-behind, W48M, which was not fast, had a little Pro Slide behind it. We started taking on larger properties. Now, these properties took time. You're not going to cut 6 acres like we do now in an hour or so with a little John Deere and a little John Deere walk behind. It takes time. And honestly, pro slides on big, rough properties, it was painful. But we pushed through it, and the way I see it, you keep working, you keep hustling, you live right, doors will open. If a door's gonna open, I'm gonna walk through it. So now here we are going into our 3rd year, and that failed business plan has completely opened up another door to a whole new business plan. And while we do still have some small residentials, we are phasing out to pretty much all large residentials and large commercial properties. That's just the route we're going to take. When they're bid correctly and you are very familiar with your time and what you need to make per hour, there's really good money in it. But you have to be fast, you have to be efficient, and you have to be prepared for the growth to be able to handle these large properties, which I feel like we are. We've got plans. There's going to be some upgrades this winter that we'll show y'all, you'll see. And we've got a couple of people, some real good people, that you won't know about them until they're actually in front of this camera. But when one business plan fails, you got to have a backup plan, which we have. Like I said, we walked through that door and here we are. So for all of y'all watching, expect a lot of changes. We're going to have a lot of new things, a lot of new properties, new footage going into 2023. So I just wanted to throw that out there. On that note, like I said earlier, beautiful day. We about to dress up this yard, clean it up, and then we gonna relax. So let's do it. Alright, I'm not sure if y'all can hear me over the trimmer, but just to give y'all an idea of how fast Haley has caught on to lawn care. 2 years ago, she had never ran a zero turn at all. And as of this year, this spring, she had never ran a trimmer, ever, at all. She just started actually trimming summertime of this year. So when y'all saw her on video trimming, that was her learning. So I'd say she does real good for somebody with maybe 6 months of experience. All right, so hold on. That's it for this one. But as always, like what you see, you want to see some more, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and we're going to see you next time.